All right, most women don't read or don't follow instructions. So he specifically says, do not use my content without express with written permission. So I'm not going to play any of this. But I'm going to title this video, Kevin Samuels, The Laugh. All right. So go to his channel if you want to see this content. All right. It's called Stop Telling Women There's No Hope. Right. All right. One thing that I've noticed when I watch his videos, I told you I was about to, research, find out who he is and all the different stuff. So I'll be able to know when I, do these reactions to these women who have a problem with what he's saying. OK, that's what we're going to do over here, in addition to all the other stuff that I do, because this is really irking me. A common thing that I see these women do when he's speaking to them is they will start laughing. So to me, it sounds like what you're saying is bull crap, but you want to force what you feel on Kevin Samuels. One thing I've noticed about us women, most of us, we want you to validate. We're really not trying to, when they call in or do what they do to his show, they're not really trying to get help. They just want validation, right? I want you to co-sign what I'm doing, even though I know it's not working, right? Okay. So say, for instance, he'll say something like, well, ma'am, how old are you? I'm 44. Do you have any children? Yeah, got 2. How many baby fathers do you have? 2. Well, actually, I had 3, but, I lost one of them when I was trying to twerk in the club. So really, I still gave the baby a funeral, even though it wasn't nothing but a dot, because, So, ma'am, you came on here. And what's funny is most of the time, he does not react, because he'll be like, are you trolling me? No. So what's your question? Get to the point. That's one thing I'm noticing about these women too. Hi, Kevin. You can do that on a personal. Look what it say right here. Book a consultation. Virtual one-on-one. You can do all that. Hi, Kevin. On your own time, when there's not a bunch of people watching and they trying to hear what they trying to hear, which is the title. So it'll be something like, okay, ma'am, so you logged in on the camera to ask me why you haven't gotten anywhere or why you can't find a man. Yeah, I have to do this because I can't use his content without written permission, and I don't want to have to go through all that right now. Yeah. So, well, basically and then be interrupting him too. You called me for advice, right? You cammed up with me for advice, but yet you apparently have all the answers. So what do you need me for? Well, I was just saying, I just don't understand. I have 2 kids and, one is 13 and one is 2. I just wanted to put a big gap, even though I may have a gap in my tooth as well, but I don't understand why I'm not at 8. But, Kevin, I just don't understand. Where are the guys? Well, ma'am, you said you have 2 children, 2 babies' fathers, right? Yeah. So you just answered your own question, ma'am. Well, what's funny? This is not motherfreaking the king of, what is it? Def Comedy Jam. This is not motherfreaking BET, VH1, TV1, and if you broke and ain't got cable, this is not Bounce. What are you laughing for? That's what's bothering me. And I can see if it was an isolated event, but most women that come, I'm sorry, almost all, 99.9999% of women that come on there start giggling. And now, you know what? I think it's a mental issue, because do y'all remember? I don't remember what it's called, but not too long ago they had some type of commercial for some disease. I don't know if it was real, but it sounded fake to me, where you just start laughing randomly. Some of y'all may know what I'm talking about. It was just like, do you have certain, like Tourette's, but like the laughing version. So you could be just sitting down and, hi, Bill, how's it going? Yeah, how's it going today? What are you laughing for? Especially, and this is what gets me, is very disrespectful to me. Because it seems like you don't take what I do seriously. Everything's funny to you, but you call me for advice to help you with your life. But everything's funny, or it's rude to me. Like when the one that they said you're just average at best, that one, she started being on her phone. Now I understand she was doing it because she was embarrassed and she was kind of like trying to deflect. But Kevin didn't go in on her for that. I was wondering why. But at this point, I guess it is what it is when it came to them. But that was very rude and disrespectful to me. Look me in my eye. Take me seriously. Have your phone together. See, Kevin knows what we as content creators know, or should know, that all that clicking and moving around the camera and all that stuff, it's not good for the audience. It makes them have motion sickness, or it all that clicking and stuff, it hurts their ears, because most people have to listen to Kevin Samuels with the mother freaking headphones, which they should listen to him out loud so more women can hear this. But Kevin Samuels is just real and raw. Most people will be offended. You could be this is how bold women are and entitled. You could be minding your business, don't have no headphones. You could be on a bus or whatever, walking in the store, and you just listening to Kevin on your phone out loud or whatever. I don't like what he's saying. Well, do you pay this? Sorry, I don't cuss like that. So I'll just do something like "bitch." I won't say it. I just don't like cussing. It's not ladylike to me. But this is what a guy could be thinking. "Bitch, do you pay this bill?" No. So why do you have a problem with what I'm playing? Well, I don't like who that man is. First of all, who are you? And why are you even like little stuff like that? So ladies, and it's not women that's trolling him. This is just how they are. Ladies, please, for the sake of all of us, when you go on Kevin, please actually want help. Please. Like when you go to the doctor's office, you want help, right? When you go to church, do you when the pastor preaching? If you really want help, don't seek out. This is what they do also for relationships. They'll seek out men that they know that they're not qualified for. But this is what women really don't want to hear. They feel like men have to qualify to date them. But no, you have to qualify to date men too, because what I love now is that men are starting to learn that they can have standards too. Women are learning that they cannot run men based on pussy alone, and they have to bring more to the table. Right? Most of the time, us women know that all we have to do is bring looks. And even if you don't have looks, they know that. Why you think they always say a man will stick his in anything, right? They're knowing that they can overpower men because most of them are weak when it comes to sex. But now people like Kevin Samuels, people like Tommy Sotomayor are telling these men, stop giving women so much power by having us know that all we have to do, which I don't do, is post booty pics and you thirsty for them. Women always set in thirst traps and will say stuff like, why are these men so thirsty? Probably because you just put a picture with your butt out and men are visual. You act like you have a problem with men hitting you up in your inbox, but yet you know you want them to want you. Women are very confusing. They'll even want a man to want them when they don't even want that man. They just like that validation. But anyway, it's your girl Tiffany M. Draper. I am the accountability expert, the only one with the most more freaking known accountability expert, if you will, for especially black women. I can only speak for black women as a black woman, but women in general, bruh. women in general, like women irk me. Ugh. But anyway, whatever. Thanks for watching.